Hi guys, it's your girl Miss K coming at you. Um, okay, so a lot has happened since the last time you see me, and I don't know where to start. First off, I'm still working at Buggy's, still have the uniform. I I'm not doing the police academy. I had a horrible day at work and it got me in the feelings, and I decided that I can't do it. And so that's not happening. Two, I got into a horrible accident that went into me losing my Camry. And also I got injured in that accident. I had a splint on my right hand for about a month till the beginning of May. From May, June, July, healing. I started working at another job. I wanted to get away from Buc-ee's because I want to find something else that I might be good at. So I go from there. And then recently I just got fired from my other job, from the second job, not too long ago. And I was hurt because I'd never been fired from a job, but also it was a place where I get free pizzas, and I love pizza more than anything in the world. So I lost that job. I still have Buc-ee's. So since I lost my Camry, Mario was really helping me, taking me to my appointments because I couldn't really drive because I had the splint on my right hand. So Mario was helping me go from place to place for doctor visits and etc. until I got the clear from the doctor that I could take off the splint, and getting my arm back, my hand strength back and everything. So I was dealing with that. I still had no vehicle. So Mario was helping me use one of his vehicles to go to work and then come back home, work. And until at one point Mario decided, hey, I have money down to pay a settlement towards your Camrys because I still owed I owed a whole bunch. They agreed. Mario paid the settlement with them, and then he put money towards another vehicle. Now this vehicle eats a lot of gas. Don't get me wrong, I love it, but I am in my dream vehicle. And if you can't tell what it is, I have a Jeep Wrangler now. All thanks to my hubby, Mario. He helped me out with putting money down, and I got my dream car that I've been wanting forever. I really am a Jeep girl. Yeah. So I've been having this Jeep since May 30th. So about 2 months in, almost 3 months. Um, I love it. I have been ducked. My ducks are right over there. But at the moment, at right now, I just paid my glasses for this year because I'm kind of late. I'm like 3 months late. I didn't have money at that time when it was May, and I have the money. I have the money now, and I paid almost $400 for 2 pairs of regular glasses, and then the new frames for these. I love these glasses. I love these glasses. Honestly, when it's really bright, like right now, it's 101 degrees right now. Yeah, it's hot in Houston. What else? Mario's been still helping. I've been helping. We both been working, and right now this week I'm working 6 days this week, so I won't have a day off till Monday and Wednesday of next week. So yeah, and yeah, as you can see in the back, his name is Psyduck because the reason why my Jeep is yellow. It's like a yellowed. It's like a yellow mustard, and his name is Psyduck. As you know, I was gonna say whatever my next vehicle was gonna be, it was gonna be a Pokemon vehicle. I do have Vaporeons in the back, but they're behind my chair. I do have my Pikachu, I have a Flareon, and I even have a Psyduck that's right here. You can kind of see it, but yeah. What else? So since I got the Jeep, and now that I'm a Jeep girl, he eats a lot. Psyduck eats a bunch, but I don't really go too far because I'm just down the block. But I am gonna redo my last try in October, but it won't be highly that I will pass. But I want to try something else, and if anything, I can go back to school and finish my degree, have my bachelor's, but I just it's been hell for me, honestly. But in the road of recovery, Mario is being the lovey hubby of mine and helping his lovely girlfriend to her doctor visits and taking care of her while I was healing. It was very uncomfortable sleeping in the splint. I never had a splint on me before. I fractured a bone in my hand, and I had a bruised ankle from the accident. But then, so it's been a whole bunch, and I'm very horrible at explaining everything, but other than that, I had an accident, I lost my vehicle, was injured. So I was still at work when I had the splint, but I couldn't do too much because my right hand was not capable because I had the splint. So my coworkers were very helpful and very nice while I was injured because I couldn't do shit. But now that I'm back to my regular strength and I can do shit that I could, I was very happy because I hated not doing anything. I had to stand there and look pretty and check out customers. That was basically what I was doing for the past month when I was injured. But yeah, that's about it. I just wanted to come on in here and just tell you guys what happened. I'm okay now, but the location. So, okay, so the backstory of the accident. I already left work. I was about to head home. Then I get a message from my mother-in-law saying, hey, can you give me some snacks? I was already on my way home. I was literally like a block away. And so I was like, oh, okay. So I'm like, I don't want to turn back around and go back to my job. So I head to the big store. So I'm driving, and I get there. Now there's an intersection where, you go straight ahead, and there's the Buc-ee's. So a car went ahead, right? And then it wasn't my turn yet. I saw a vehicle way, way ahead. He was far, where to the point where I had the right of way because he was still not there at the stop sign. So I go ahead. I'm like, all right, cool, it's my turn. My car does a 180, and my car turned the other way. My airbags went off, all of them. I couldn't get out. Luckily, a witness helped me out. My car was totaled. Gone. The Camry was gone. I was in shock. I called Mario right away. And at first, he was like, what happened? And then that's when I'm like, babe. I'm like, I got into an accident. Someone hit me. And so he was barely getting off from work, but he was still clocked in. He wasn't clocked off yet. So he told his sergeant, like, hey, my girl just got in an accident, and she's all the way in Texas City. So so sergeant lets him go. He tells his partner, Corey, which my bestie, I love him. He tells his bestie, like, hey, I gotta go. So his bestie tells him, go. And so Mario calls a family friend of ours, Roy, because he was closer, to meet up with me. He gets there, and he's like, hey, he's like, you okay? And I'm like, hey, I'm okay, I think. I'm still in shock because from the accident. My ankle was hurting a lot, but luckily there was nothing wrong with my ankle. It was just bruised from the accident. And then just the realization that my Camry was gone. And as you know, that was my first car ever. It kind of still scares me every time I go over there because that's where it happened. I don't go to the big store as much anymore because I guess I'm not traumatized. I'm just the flashbacks in my head just reminds me of what happened at that intersection. And so finally Mario comes in. He's still in his uniform because he just got off from work. And he's talking with the cops, and then he and Roy are both helping me get all my important shit for my Camry to his Fusion. And the ambulance or the fire department, they checked out, and right at that second, my hand started hurting. And I was like, babe, my hand's hurting. And so I told him, I'm like, my ankle's hurting and my hand. So after that, the guy's like, do you want to take you to the hospital? I'm like, no. I'm like, my boyfriend, he'll take me right away. So they checked me out. I signed everything, and they told me, like, just go to the hospital, like, go to the ER. So we get there close to 12 or 11, and I don't get out till almost 3 or 4 in the morning. That's when they wrapped it into a splint. Luckily, there was no, my ankle wasn't, it was just bruised. But yeah, and Mario was my angel. He helped me and just my helper and just my angel, just helping his girl out while being in an accident and going through this rough stage where I was hurt. And yeah, so that's what happened. But then all the way till now, that with everything, but I talked enough. Thank you guys for listening, and I'm sorry for being MIA. As just a lot of shit has happened, and I had to go away for a bit. But there's an update for y'all. But I'm okay. I'm okay. Bye, guys.